Okay, so I just wanted to come on here and share a vision that God gave me about Mr. Potato Head. And so he showed me a child putting a Mr. Potato Head together, and then he showed me an adult putting a Mr. Potato Head together. And both ways were totally different, right? And so the child put a Mr. Potato Head together by putting the eyes where the arms were supposed to be, and the arms where the eyes were supposed to be, the nose by the mouth, and the mouth by the nose. Just like super wonky, super silly. And then he showed me the adult, and the adult put it together in a way that, was very structured. Like everything went where it was supposed to go. Like the eyes go where the eyes go, the nose where the nose. And so um I asked God, like, what are you showing me with this? Like, this is very silly. And as he showed me and explained it to me, he said the child did it in a very carefree manner, in a way that they didn't care what somebody else was thinking. They were just being silly and putting the pieces where they wanted to, right? They didn't care what somebody was saying. And then the adult did it in a way that they were afraid of what they would be perceived as had they done it differently, had they put the pieces in different spots, right? And so there was a fear of judgment. And so I said, okay, I understand, like, but why are you showing me this, right? And so he says, when he asks us to do something, some of us, some of his children will say, in their heads, like, that's weird, and say, like, what is somebody going to think of me, right? And they're worried about what somebody else is going to perceive them as, and what they're going to say about them after that experience, right? And so he's asking us to be more like the child who's carefree and not worried what somebody else is going to think. And he's saying that when he asks us to do something and we turn him down, we don't understand the repercussions of that. And that, we don't know what somebody else's walk with God is. And so if he's asking us to talk to somebody and he gave us a thing to talk about to them, like, even if it sounds silly, to yield to God and to be obedient to him, because he's our Father. We want to be obedient to him, right? And so just be obedient to him and do what he's asking us to do, because you don't know what that other person's walk with him is like, and you don't know if it's their breaking point,